Introduced, they're having some trouble with the PA system.
I hope they fix that.
Yeah, that's incredible. As the starting lineup is going to be the same as Saturday night, as Lily Beth DeBerry, a sophomore, Clara Callahan, a senior, Neely Barrier, a senior, Riley Strickland, a junior, and Hannah Miller, a sophomore, will be the starting lineup for the Lady Tigers. Janiyah Williamson is introduced. Brooke Ketchum. And then Jenna Melton. Daisy McManus. And Allie Campbell. Those are the 5 starters for the Lady Eagles, and we'll have basketball action for you here on K93 before you know it. We are live streaming tonight. YouTube Slice 93. And, of course, we're available on WKWXFM.com online. Sorry for having trouble getting us. There's some ways to get it. As Brooke Ketchum will be jumping for the Lady Eagles, and Riley Strickland will be jumping for the Lady Tigers. Strickland kind of yields to Ketchum and lets them tap it into the backcourt, and Janiyah Williamson will dribble down for Chester County, and the Tigers are in a man-to-man defense. Now that's Williamson dead ahead for 3, off no good. And with the quick rebound is Campbell. Campbell is going to get a stick back for a deuce, and it's 2-0 Chester County early. Across the timeline, Strickland. She's at the head of the key, goes on the right side now. Miller working against McManus. Back to Strickland at the head of the key. To Barrier, back Strickland to Miller, and they're playing catch on the outside. And it looks like the Lady Eagles are in the man-to-man, a loose man-to-man. The Tigers still working the perimeter, trying to find Callahan open inside. She's covered up by Ketchum. Tigers not in any hurry. They go to Miller in the corner on the left side. Now to Strickland on the outside here. Now to DeBerry. DeBerry tries to cross into the lane, loses it, picked up by Miller. Down underneath to Callahan. Callahan's shot, it's off the back rim, won't go. Fights it in the rebound, saves it in the Barrier. Now to DeBerry. They're going to call her for a travel as she took a jab step before she started her dribble. And it's 2-0. Chester County on top. Bringing the ball down is Daisy McManus. McManus goes left wing to Jenna Melton. Outside to Williamson on the right side. Williamson kicks it in the corner. McManus takes the shot, no good. Rebound, Strickland. Strickland and the Tigers running. Trying to get it down the floor very quickly. They go to Barrier. Back outside now to DeBerry. And on the left side. Now they're going Strickland on the right. Back to DeBerry. Now to Callahan in the circle. To Barrier. She drifts left to right. Goes back to Strickland, back on the left side. Tigers finally have the ball kind of batted away. Strike a fight for it at midcourt. Barrier saves it, gets it in to Riley. Now back, pass ends, batted away. Callahan gets the loose ball, gets it now to Barrier. Barrier to Strickland. Strickland drives down the paint. Now a kick out pass to Barrier. Shot for 3 is off, no good. Rebound, Williamson. Williamson drives down, stopped in the paint there. And they're going to call carrying the basketball on Janiyah Williams. As coming out to cover her was Neely Barrier. I think she was probably more surprised than Williamson that she rolled the basketball over on the dribble. And the Tigers bring it down to Callahan. Callahan now to Strickland, coming over from the left to right. Still a man-to-man by the Lady Eagles. Barrier covered up by McManus on the left side. Here's Miller for three. Won't go. Rebound, Campbell. Campbell out to Williamson. She drives down the floor, stopped before she can get to the goal by Strickland. Outside, here's a three. It's up and good by Allie Campbell. Campbell has got 5 tonight, and it's 5-0. 4:35 left to go here in the first. Tigers trailing by 5. Miller looking to Strickland, who's backing outside. She's still out a ways, darting right and left. Now to DeBerry. Back to Strickland in the corner. Now Barrier. Strickland in the circle. DeBerry finally gets a shot, an open three, and she's going to wedge it between the rim and the backboard. And I hope they've got somebody tall enough to dig it out. We've had nights when this was a struggle.
We've had more of those this year.
I don't think I was about to say.
I know we've had 4 or 5 of them.
And you didn't see it once a year in the day. Maybe the balls are not inflated as much. I'm not sure. But it will be Tiger basketball. Jump ball is the call. And it's the alternation for Hardin County. Barrier inbounds to Strickland. Way outside. Now around on the left side to DeBerry. DeBerry to Strickland. Now to Barrier. Barrier giving a long three. Doesn't take it. Williamson quickly closes that gap. And now Barrier's on the dribble. One-on-one with Williamson at the right side. Now to Strickland. 30:46 left to go in the first. It's 5-0. Now there's a whistle and either a 5-second call or
they got her
carried
for carrying the
ball
as well. Several floor mistakes here lately.
There may be an issue with the basketball because I saw Barrier dribble it really high up around her shoulders earlier. Might want to check the pressure on that basketball. But McManus gets it down. Here's a shot on from the corner by Campbell. It's no good. Rebound Strickland. Strickland and the Tigers running down by 5. They get it now underneath, and it's stolen away. Ketchum comes up with a loose ball. Outlet pass to Williamson. She's going to drive down a 1-on-4. She puts up the shot, missed it. Rebound taken down by Prather. Here's a three-point shot. It's up and good by Daisy McManus. She hits the three, and it's 8-0. 3:03 left to go here in the first period. Timeout on the floor. Timeout Tigers. Back in 30 seconds. So the Lady Tigers will take it out with 3:03 left to go in the first period. They're down 8-0. This is reminiscent of Saturday night as Chester County got to a big lead before we scored in the first quarter. Now a pass in the corner now. That's to Strickland, who's in the deep corner right side. Passes inside, tries to get it to DeBerry. DeBerry has it batted out, but it's saved by Strickland. Back to DeBerry. DeBerry drives and steps on the end line. I was staring right at it when she did it, and the official was right there. Couldn't have been 3 feet away from it.
And we've had about, 4 or 5 unforced errors.
Yeah, I think it's that definitely some defensive pressure. And Williamson brings it down, gets it over now to McManus. Back to Williamson in the corner. Here's a three by McManus. It's off no good. Long rebound out in the three-point land. McManus comes up with it. Gets it to Williamson. 2:17 left in the first. It's 8-0. Chester County on top. McManus goes on the right side of Melton. Back to McManus. Now to Williamson in the corner. Eyes a three. Instead darts in. Puts up a 15-footer. No good. Rebound. Strickland. Riley with it. Out and running. Down the floor to Barrier. Barrier open for a three. She got it. Yes. So, unlike most of the time in the last two games, Barrier actually had an open shot, and she nailed it. Now, the Lady Eagles work at McManus inside to catch him, going up against Callahan. Her shot won't go, knocked out, rebounded by Miller. Hannah Miller, outlet pass to Strickland. Strickland in the forecourt, gets it back to Miller, who's shading the right side outside the circle. Now to Strickland. Strickland rolls right to left to Callahan. She has it batted away by Ketchum, gets it back, looking for some help, gets it to Strickland out near the Eagle. She works it in the corner. DeBerry over to Strickland. Now here's a three from the left side, way outside by Barrier. That's off, no good. Rebound's going to be for with Callahan and McManus, and it goes out, touched last by McManus. Lady Tigers will have it with 1 minute left to go here in the first period. They trail 8-3. Inbound to Strickland. Strickland to Barrier, left side. Long cross-court pass to Miller on the right. She'll lob it out to Strickland to head of the key. Now to Barrier. I think she had the three and didn't take it. Now to Strickland to Callahan. Callahan's in the circle right at the free throw line. Back to Miller. Miller rolls right to left to Barrier on the left side, way out near midcourt. And we'll try to pass it off to Barrier, or rather to DeBerry, and Williamson got a hand on it and knocked it out of bounds. 26 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Tigers have it. There's a pass out in Barrier into Callahan. Callahan scores. So everybody left the goal except for Callahan. Barrier found her open underneath, and it's 8-5. Tigers down by 3. Chester County, 10 seconds now. 9 seconds. McManus in the corner to Williamson. Williamson drives, stops, kicks it out in the corner, and it's going to be saved in there by Heinzen. And there's a pass inside, but the shot that's taken is after the buzzer, and the first quarter comes to a close. Lady Tigers come back here. If they were down 8-0, now it's 8-5. We'll be back in 1 minute. Eight to 5, Chester County on top after one. It will be Chester County basketball to begin the second period. And they're doing so right now. They get it to Williamson. Head of the key, goes right side to McManus. Now over to Heinzen. To Williamson for the long three. Man, found the range on that one. Great, Caesars Ghost. That was way outside the three-point arc. 11-5 now. Full court pressure being applied. Tigers get it to Barrier in the forecourt safely. Long cross-court pass. Saved in the corner to Miller. Now to Strickland. Lady Tigers seem more confident with the basketball tonight. Now to DeBerry. Back to Strickland. To Barrier in the paint. Callahan's left open. Got it. So Barrier darts into the lane, bounce passes to Callahan, and she gets her fourth point on the night. And the Tigers have cut the lead to 4 here. It's 11-7. And now The Lady Eagles are working the perimeter against a 2-3 Tiger zone. Williamson puts up another three off the right side. This one's no good. Miller with the rebound. And Strickland will get a handoff, dribble down the floor, passes underneath. Callahan is under there, puts the shot up, partially blocked by Ketchum, and Ketchum gets the rebound. Outlet pass to Williamson. She's in the paint, takes a 15-footer at the line, and hit it. That's her 5th point on the night. And the Tigers trail by 6. Miller gets it down, lobs it in, but Williamson's going to steal it. The pass was intended for Callahan. Williamson snatched it out of there, took it down. McManus tries a three off the right side. Barrier with the rebound. So no damage on that. The Tigers come back down the floor to Barrier on the left side. 6:02 left to go second. It's 13-7. Now to DeBerry at the head of the key. A long three is going to be put up, partially blocked there by Heinsohn, or rather Prather, and a rebound is going to be taken by Williamson underneath. Now there's a traveling call assessed as the Lady Eagles move into the forecourt, and McManus is going to be called for taking steps into the game for the Tigers. Now is Shaylee Green. Out comes Callahan. Green with full court pressure. Gets the inbounds pass, gets it back now to Strickland. Strickland guarded by Williams, head fakes and shakes her man, gets it into the forecourt. Nice play there by Riley Strickland. Strickland on the left side down underneath the DeBerry. Now with it underneath is Green. Green is going to go for the shot, but they're going to call her for 3 seconds. She must have gotten in there much earlier because she certainly wasn't in there with the ball. 3 seconds call is going to create a turnover. And it's 13-7 with 5:13 remaining in the second period. Outside to Williamson to catch him at the free throw line. Now to Williamson down in the corner. A little 12-foot affair from Corley Heinsohn is up and good. And it's 15-7. Tigers get it across the timeline as Green is going to be attacked at midcourt. Ball is knocked out of bounds. Touched last by McManus. Give it to the Lady Tigers. In the Barrier, in the deep corner left side. She rolls left now to Green. Green slides under. Back to Barrier. Barrier open for the three. This one's off the front rim. Miller with the rebound. Miller is going to be they're going to call traveling. I thought that was going to be the first foul of the night. And they call Miller for traveling. That was a single foul called in the first quarter. We're halfway through the second quarter. None so far. Williamson. They must be intent on letting them play. To Melton, back to Williamson. Melton giving the three, doesn't take it. Long passes around the perimeter. The pass underneath and open for a layup is Prather as the Tigers kind of got caught sleeping underneath. Now there's a...
That wasn't a timeout.
That was a warning to the bench, I guess.
I think he ran into Coach Kirk is what he did. He probably called a little, if there is such a thing, a sideline warning.
So the Tigers will take it out in the backcourt with 4:17 left to go. Green gets it over to Barrier. Barrier stops on the left wing. Out to DeBerry. DeBerry to Miller for three. In and out, no good. Green with the rebound. Loses it under the basket, and coming up with it as Janiyah Williamson. Williamson's in the forecourt. She stopped in the lane. Now a jumper is going to roll over the rim there by Prather. Loose ball is going to be tied up on the end line between Miller and Melton, and it will be Chester County.
You know, Green's going to get a lot better, Bill, when she learns she doesn't have to put that ball on the floor in there and just go straight
just go
up.
With it, yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, she's pretty physical underneath.
Strickland gets the inbounds pass, gets it over now to Miller. Back to Strickland, under to Green. Green back to Miller. Back outside here is a three. It's by DeBerry. It's off the back rim. No good. Rebound taken down by Ketchum. Ketchum out to Williamson. We're at 3:25 here in the second period. Here's a long three. It's up and good by Williamson. I guess she did that to remind us all why we came tonight. 3:14 now, 20-7. Tigers down by 13, and there's a timeout called in the backcourt as we were having trouble getting it up the floor. 20-7. Eagles on top. We'll be back in 15 seconds, or 30 seconds, I'm sorry. So the Tigers will take it out in the backcourt with 3 minutes and 3 seconds. They got the clock running. And the ball's out of bounds. 2:56 now. May want to go home early tonight. The barrier in the backcourt. You might want to keep an eye on that. Miller in the corner. The Green. Green goes up for the shot. Just short. Rebound taken down by. Rebound taken down there by Melton. Outlet pass to Williamson. They're coming down the floor. They lob it underneath to Prather. Prather has it slapped away.
I was laughing at that look Shaylee gave them.
It was
right here in front of us.
So the Tigers get the ball, and they're bringing it down the floor. They're bringing it to DeBerry at midcourt. She'll kick it to the left side to Strickland. 2:23. Strickland drives all the way down to the baseline. On the low post, right side, goes across to Barrier. Barrier looking in for Green, gets it to her. Green rolls left or rolls right, goes under the basket, has it stripped. These guys just will not call a foul. It's knocked out of bounds. Give it to Hardin County on the baseline with 2:10 remaining in the second.
They're calling it like that both ways, though, on the inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're not calling fouls on anybody. So Strickland goes on the left side now to DeBerry. Back to Strickland to the right side. Miller comes, gets it to Strickland and takes her place there to Green. Green starts a drive and then pushes it back to Strickland on the right. 1:46 left. Tigers down 20-7. There's a pass to Shaylee Green.
There's a foul. Bill.
Now there is a whistle and a foul call.
And that wasn't much of one, but we'll take it.
They're going to call it on Williamson.
Yeah.
And as I've remarked, that's the first foul of the night. Her first, team's first, game's first. And with 1:35 left to go in the half, that's remarkable. Barrier to Miller. Not that I'm complaining.
Honestly, I'd rather them stay out of it. Just let them play.
There's a pass off on the left. Shot by DeBerry for three is off no good. Rebound Williamson. Williamson in the forecourt with 1:20. Takes a long three. She can flat fling that thing. It's 23-7 now. Miller gets it over now to Green. Green drives in for the layup. Has a shot blocked by Ketchum. Out of bounds. Now that was not a foul.
No,
but
she just needs to learn to use that left hand. She had a bucket, but she had to go back to her right.
Yeah.
Ketchum was there.
So DeBerry will inbound it. Or rather, Barrier to DeBerry. Now back to Strickland. Strickland in the paint. 10-foot jumper. No good. Saved in by Green into Barrier's hands. She lobs it in to DeBerry. Back to Green. Green to quick movement as Neely Barrier hits a three off the left side with 42 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 23-10 now. Williamson on the other end, 32 seconds. McManus on the right side. Outside to Campbell. Now to Green to Williamson for three. It's off no good. Lob underneath now. Back out, and now a shot up and good for two by Allie Campbell. 14 seconds. Tigers working to get it up the floor. It'll be a chore to beat this pressure and get a shot off. 7 seconds. Barrier still in the backcourt. Gets it over now to Miller. Miller with 3 seconds doesn't take the shot. DeBerry guns it up at the buzzer, and it's off the back rim. No good. And the first half comes to a close. Lady Tigers trail 25-10. We'll take a pause here for a word from our sponsors, and we'll come back with more from here in Henderson after these messages. It's a beautiful drive over this afternoon. The sun was intense as we came down Highway 100. It was tough to be able to see. It's a wonder they don't have a lot of accidents on that road. Because I mean that ball was right on top of the highway coming in.
It was awful.
But the sky's blue. The temperature is nice. It's been a lot. The last 2 or 3 days have been really, really pleasant, and just can't help but be grateful for that. Right now, it's halftime of the girls' game tonight here in Henderson, 25-10, as the Lady Eagles leading by 15 and showing a bit of dominance. But the Lady Tigers have played well in spots, had some opportunities, just still having trouble getting that long shot to fall.
Yeah, we have, but we haven't taken a lot of shots either. We're really trying to work it inside out, trying to get Clara and Shaylee involved down low. If it's not there, kick it back out. The thing is, they're so good on defense, quick-wise, and it's hard to get, you think you got something open, and then they're right there on top of you. So, well,
that's always a reason to slow the tempo down, and I think Coach Kirk's smart to try to do that. As you said, Callahan was successful on a couple of attempts inside, and Green came in and did an admirable job working in the paint. She just cannot get that ball. She hasn't developed to a point where she can be confident in that shot inside, and it's not falling for her.
Yeah, it's tough for a freshman, and she's going up. Catch them is big. They got a couple of big girls underneath, as a matter of fact.
And they're upperclassmen.
Yeah, and what they're doing is they're really collapsing in the paint. They know what we want to do. So every time that ball goes inside, they lag, and we turn around, try to make a move to the basket. Well, all of a sudden, we're in a double team. And, makes it tough to get it back outside. You think, well, if we can get it back out quick enough, well, that's easier said than done sometimes. And like I said, she's not a freshman anymore, though. And this time of year, she's got enough experience. Clara, the only thing Clara likes is just height. She has a physicality to get in there and battle. She's done it several times tonight and, got a couple of points. The thing is to me, when you're trying to do what we're trying to do offensively tonight, you can't have any empty offensive sets. And we've turned it over with unforced errors sometimes, floor mistakes, that type thing. No fouls. I mean, one foul in this whole first half. So, Coach Kerr could go in there and they'll try to get a game plan together for the second half and see what happens.
A lot of it's got to be ways to keep Williamson from getting the basketball.
That's hard to do.
She hit 3 threes in the second quarter and ended up with 11 points. Did a good job in the first quarter covering it, but she couldn't find a range until the second quarter. Now she's got 11. And the rest of the Lady Eagles have been kind of quiet. Campbell's got 7, and Daisy McManus hit a 3. Corley Heinsohn came off the bench and scored 2. For the Tigers, Neely Barrier had 6, a couple of threes. As I said, Clara Callahan scored inside a couple of times, and that's our 10 points.
Yeah. Well, Williamson is the kind of player that, you go, well, she's not doing anything tonight. Then all of a sudden she goes off. She may stop and pop an NBA 3. I mean, you don't ever know. I tell you where she's really good is that little 15-footer inside.
Right.
She buries those. She killed us with those last game. And she's going to shoot her threes. She's really unselfish, too. If you think about it, Bill, I mean, they run their sets. They ran a beautiful set earlier. They kept it outside. They passed. They got it to the top of the key and then fed it down low to one of their big girls. I mean, if you want to see something work on film, I know their coach, Coach Pipkin, is going to really go, then that's what we want to do. If we do that, we can do a lot of things. But, I think we just need to come out here and shoot the basketball, just be free. I think they're playing free, really. They don't seem tense. And like I was talking to Coach Geyer the other day on Sports Talk Saturday, and I said, sometimes it's, with the girls especially, struggling a little bit, sometimes it's just good to go to another environment. You agree with that? You coach. I mean, sometimes you just struggle and you're struggling at home. Maybe something that looks different might help.
Well, I think it's something to do. There's an industrial principle that change is always good. That you can you always want to try to introduce new things into a factory setting or anything you're doing. And when you change, production goes up. After a while, it goes down again, and you change it back, and production goes up again. It's human nature.
That's a good segue because we've had a change with our football coach, and we want to introduce Coach Alex Seaton has been named as the head coach of Hardin County High School football team, and we're going to have Coach Seaton on Sports Talk Saturday morning and talk to him about his new position. So be sure to mark that down and tune in. I just thought since you was going to give me a segue, I would just segue in right into it.
Well, you're very welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so it's time for the second half of play. They've cut off the clock there and zeroed it back to 8 minutes, and here come the Lady Eagles. The Tigers are already on the floor. And we'll be underway here in a matter of milliseconds. Williamson's going to inbound it to McManus. Eagles with a 15-point lead. Get it to Williamson, who's out at the circle. Goes left wing to McManus. Back to Williamson. Over to Melton. Melton long pass to Williamson on the left side. Inside as Ketchum is left wide open. And she's going to go up and get an easy bank shot dead away in front of the rim. Callahan back in into low post. The Tigers get it over now to Barrier. Out to Strickland. Around the horn on the right wing now to Miller. To Barrier, who's guarded by Williamson. To Callahan on the post, left side. Advances a bit and then kicks it back over to Strickland. Strickland drives in. Kicks it out now to DeBerry. DeBerry gets to Strickland. Now to Barry in the corner, and she overthrows it. Ball is overthrown in the corner. The Tigers making the kind of mistakes you just can't recover from when you're down 17. Williamson. Over now to McManus, who has it mid-court, goes back to Williamson on the left wing. Now McManus has gone full circle. Here's a steal by Barrier. Barrier cut the pass off. She's off to the races, goes in with the left hand, puts the shot up, and we have our second foul. And this one is going to put a Lady Tiger on the line. Foul's going to be on Melton. Her first. Team's first in the quarter. Neely Barrier on the line. First shot off right side. She'll get another though. And can cut the lead to 16 with this one. Off no good. Hit the back rim. Rebound, Ketchum. Outside to Williamson. Williamson over on the left side now. And steal by Miller, but she lost it out of bounds. Hannah Miller got in front of McManus. I thought she was off to the races, but it squirted out into the bleachers on the right side. Now with it is McManus. Over to Melton. To Williamson. Williamson stops baseline. Kicks it outside. Here's Melton for three. It's off no good. Williamson with the rebound. And coming over the back and knocking it out was Miller. But Williamson was there to make the shot if Miller had not. So it was a really good play by Hannah there. His inbound is a block shot as Campbell goes out with it. But Ketchum's going to get the loose ball and stick it up and in. So it's 29-10 now. Strickland over now to DeBerry. Back to Strickland. Here's a long three-pointer. It's in and out by Miller. Rebound, Williamson. She's running. In the forecourt. Stops. 9-footer. It's off. No good. But a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on DeBerry. That's LB's first. And to the line goes Janiyah Williamson. 5:30 left to go here in the third period. First shot by Williamson's off, no good. Miller sits down, in comes Green, so we'll have Callahan and Green inside for the next few minutes or foreseeable future. Now Williamson's on the line, and she hit the second one. Had to get the roll to do it, but it's 30-10. Tigers down by 20. Now Strickland goes to Callahan. Underneath the Green. Green turnaround jumper is going to be blocked by Ketchum. She just got Green's number inside. Like you said, she needs to go to that offhand. Pass down low to Ketchum. Ketchum's 8-footer is no good. Rebound is Melton. Ketchum gets the loose ball in the lane, kicks it out to Williamson, and the Lady Eagles are going to have another shot at it. In the corner, they go to Melton for a long three. Caught the side of the rim, didn't go. Rebound, Strickland. Strickland, long pass under the green. Green's open, scores. Nice play by Strickland getting down there, and Green beat the pack into the lane, put it up and scored. 30-12 now. Here's Williamson on the left side for three. Swirled it home. Heavens to Murgatroyds. Now Strickland on the action end, goes on the right wing rather. Goes through DeBerry's hands, comes into Green's possession. She gets it over to Strickland in the deep corner, all the way around, and Green switched sides too. Now it's on the left. Now to DeBerry. Right side is Strickland. 3:56 left to go here in the third. It's 33-12. Eagles on top. Strickland tries to lob it in to Callahan. Callahan has it batted away by Campbell. Campbell is at least 4 inches shorter than Callahan, but she has a knack for finding the basketball underneath and found that and knocked it out. Kept Callahan from scoring. Tigers have the basketball, though. Inbounds. It's going to be batted away by Williamson. Loose ball. Green and Williamson go to Green goes to the floor anyway. I thought Williamson was too. But now there's a whistle and a foul call. And it's going to be on Williamson. That's her second. So the Tigers will get it back. And Williamson picks up a personal foul, her second. 3:45 left to go in the third. 33-12. Tigers down. Barrier. What was the call?
Say she pushed off charge, put her elbow up, I think, or forearm.
They called a foul on Ely Barrier, her first, and an offensive possession foul. Ball out of bounds. That's the first, or rather the second team foul for the Tigers in this quarter. And with 3:35 remaining in the third, the Eagles kick it down in the corner now to Campbell. Campbell out to McManus. Lob underneath, trying to get it into Prather. And there's a whistle and a foul call. And I think it's going to be on DeBerry. No, they're going to call it on Callahan, yeah. And it will be Chester County basketball under their own basket. Inbound to McManus on the left. She drives in. 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebound Green. Outlet pass to Barrier. Tigers running. Barrier kicks it out now to DeBerry. DeBerry giving a three. Takes it. No. Rebound is put up by Avery Beavis, who has checked into the game, unbeknownst to me. Got a rebound and was fouled and will go to the line as she was trying to go back with the stick back. I didn't see who the foul was on. But Avery's on the line. She's shooting two. First shot is off, no good. We are 0 for all here from the free throw line tonight. As Beavis going back to the well, and she sinks it. All right. So, 33-13, Tigers down once again by 20. 3:05 remaining. Across the timeline comes McManus, guarded closely by Strickland. Now Williamson is picked up by Strickland. Ketchum comes out high. On the right side, goes around. Here's Williamson for three. It's off the rim, no good. Green had the rebound going and got it knocked out of bounds from behind there by Prather. The Tigers will take it out. Full court pressure being applied again. DeBerry gets it now to Barrier. Barrier over to Green. Green's going to get called for traveling as she tries to unload a bounce pass and catch barrier in the forecourt, but the floor mistake's going to give the ball to the Lady Eagles. Daisy McManus across the timeline to Williamson. 2:30. 33-13. Tigers down by 20. Prather, left side. Williamson for three. Yes. Oh, my. She's got 18 now. She had 29 on Saturday. There's a steal at midcourt as the Eagles get the turnover. With it was Heinsohn. Now Williamson has it. She has a chance to score again here. This time a two-pointer. It's going to be in and out and then falls off. Finally, there's a conference being called by the officials. And I wonder what in the world that could be.
Well, I don't know. I didn't see anything that was.
He just kind of blew the whistle and walked.
Yeah,
across
unless the fans got in the way, or I think they're looking up in the stands.
I think that's the Chester County student section.
They're looking up there. I don't know exactly what. If something he heard something, or I don't know.
He's squaring it away at the scores table. Of course, we have no contact with them other than the scoreboard. And here's the inbounds by Heinsohn. Outside to Williamson. 1:57 now in the third. Passes it inside to Ketchum. Ketchum shot rolls off the back rim. Picked up by Beavis. Beavis out now to DeBerry. DeBerry to Barrier. Barrier guarded by Heinsohn, decided not to take the three. Now from the corner, DeBerry takes the three. It's no good. Rebound Williamson. Williamson going to catch Heinsohn ahead. Heinsohn lays it in and out. No good. Rebound Williamson. Catch him for 15. No good. Rebound Beavis. Avery Beavis doing a great job underneath. Got that rebound. And will get it into the forecourt with some help there by DeBerry. 113. Barrier wanted the three, but Williamson shot that down. Across the court they go to Miller on the right side. Miller back now to Kylie Ramsey, who's in the game for the Tigers now. Pass in now. Here goes Barrier for two as she takes it from 6 on the right side. She's going to score, giving her 8 points on the night so far. 43 seconds remaining. It's 36-15. Lady Tigers down by 21. Here's a pass to Ketchum at the head of the key now to Williamson. Williamson goes underneath. Prather tries to kick it out. Here's a jumper by Ketchum that's off no good from 8. Rebound taken down by Barrier. Barrier and DeBerry in the forecourt to Ramsey. Ramsey crosses the lane, stops, kicks it out. Here's a long three. It's off, no good by DeBerry. Rebound is Williamson. She stops and guns a three at the buzzer. The clock runs down, and she nailed a three running at the buzzer. And that's the end of the third period. So it's 39-15. The Tigers down. 8 more minutes on the clock. We'll be back in 60 seconds. So the Tigers will have it to begin the fourth and final period here, 39-15. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this will not be an overtime game. But be a time to get some practice. Here's a pass to Green on the free throw line. She penetrates, kicks it out to Barrier. Barrier's long three is off, no good. Rebound is cleared out to Williamson. Williamson is in the forecourt already. As they get it now to Campbell. Campbell under to Prather. Prather's turnaround jumper. A little bank shot is up and good. And it's 41-15. So the Tigers working across the floor, and there's Strickland with it. Was going to be fouled by McManus. Not going to be a shooting foul. First foul in the quarter. And it will be Tiger basketball side court. 7:21 left to go here in the fourth period. There's a three by Barrier. It's no good. Rebound is Ramsey, or rather Green. Green gets it over now to McManus. McManus gets it over now in the forecourt to Melton. Williamson goes on the drive in the middle, passes it off to McManus on the left wing. She misses the three. Rebound, Campbell. Now here's a long, about a 17, 18-foot two-pointer by Williamson's off, no good. Rebound, Strickland. Strickland to DeBerry down to Barrier, who has it knocked out of bounds in the corner. Give it to the Tigers with 6:43 remaining in the final period of this game. Into Green, underneath, about 4 feet away. Instead, kicks it out to Strickland. Back to Green at the free throw line. Out of Barrier in the corner for three. Won't go. Rebound, Williamson. 2-on-1 fast break. Drives in, head fakes one way, goes the other. Just a masterful ability to work the basketball. Williamson picks up her 23rd point. Tigers come down the floor. Barrier giving a three off the left. It's off the back rim, no good. Out of bounds. Knocked out by Melton. Give it to the Tigers with 6:12 remaining in the fourth. Now to Barrier, another three. Can't find the range. Campbell with the rebound to Williamson. Williamson down to Melton. Melton back to Williamson on the left wing. Now Williamson in the corner. Melton back to Williamson. Not in any particular hurry, and for good reason. 43-15 score. 5:40 left to go in the game. Now McManus down in the corner. Campbell goes to Prather, and Prather's going to be fouled by Green. And that will be her first, and the team's first in this quarter as well. Inbounds to Williamson. Williamson stops. 15, kicks it out now to Melton. Melton for three. Air ball. Rebound. Saved inbounds to Strickland. Strickland looking for some help. Gets it to Green. Green goes to the floor, fighting for it. And there's a scramble there that will end up in a foul call. And it looked like there was a little bit of extracurricular activity going on there, but we won't focus on that. They're going to give it to the Tigers in the backcourt. A foul was called. I don't know who it was on. They're not showing those on the scoreboard. So DeBerry drives down on the baseline, gets tripped under there, and I think they're going to call Melton for the trip. That'll be the third foul. I'm not at all sure what happened on that, but they're going to give it to the Tigers on the baseline. Now DeBerry in the corner to Miller. Hannah down As a three up by Barrier. It's off, no good. Rebound taken down by Melton. Whistle and a foul call. And it's going to be on Barrier. Maybe a frustration foul, I don't know. Neely's had her share of shots tonight. She's just not having success with them. So McManus will dribble down for the Eagles. 4:44 now in the fourth. Pass down on the right side is out of bounds. Touch last, I believe, by DeBerry. LB got a hand in there. Coming in for the Lady Tigers is Lindy Kate Hosey. Out comes Green. Campbell has it on the right side for the Eagles. Outside now to Melton. Approaching the 4-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Here's a shot from the corner for three. It's got off no good. Fight for the rebound. It's put up and in by Melton. So Melton gets a deuce there. And it's 45-15. DeBerry has it head of the key to Strickland. She takes a 15-footer, no good. Rebound is going to be Hosey. And I think she was fouled on the attempt to stick it back. Foul's going to be on Melton. Williamson is taking a breather now. In her place is Hannah Cherry. Coming up to check in is Chloe Taylor for the Lady Eagles. So Lindy Kate goes to the line, sinks the free throw. Way to go with another freshman. Looking to be an influence in future Tiger teams. Second shot. Good. Can tell that young lady's done some free throw practice. 45 now to 17. Lady Eagles working into the forecourt and lose it out of bounds. It's touched last there by Jaylee Jean, who's checked in on that last possession. She's on the floor. Pass over now to Carly Young for the Lady Eagles. A pass underneath and a left-handed hook shot's off, no good by Chloe Taylor. Rebound Strickland. Strickland, Barrier, Beavis, and that's Jean on the floor. Here's a shot on the left side. It's off, no good. Rebound taken down by the Eagles. Out to Savannah Williamson. Pass down in the corner, and it's thrown away by the Lady Eagles. Wholesale substitution by both teams for now. Green is on the floor for the Tigers, so is Ramsey. That's Jaylee Jean, LB DeBerry. It's a Tiger team of the future with the exception of Kylie Ramsey, the only senior on the floor. She gets it, kicks it in the corner. Pass under to Ramsey. She drives in, puts it off the glass, won't go. Rebound, Green. She'll miss the layup, but Ramsey gets the rebound. Her shot won't go, and it's finally controlled by the Lady Eagles with 2:40 remaining. 45-17. The Tigers are down. Similar score to Saturday night. Here's a jumper underneath to Taylor, by Taylor, that is. She missed it, couldn't get the rebound. The Tigers pick it up, get it out now to DeBerry. On the left side to Green. Green takes a three. It's off, no good. And finally put up and in by Jaylee Jean. So with 2:05 left to go, Lady Eagles bring it down, get it underneath to Taylor. Back outside now to Williamson. Now to Taylor. There's a loose ball on the floor. 2 maroons and 1 white. But it will be a hell ball. And they're going to give it with 1:50 remaining. Into the game for the Lady Tigers is Kelsey Newell. Also, Green back in. Shelly Green comes back in. And here's the inbound pass with 1:45 remaining. Jean picks up Taylor on the left side. She goes around, gets it to Lily Swope. Now a loose ball. Green picks it up, gets it out. Over to Green on the left side, giving the 3, doesn't take it. She goes outside to Jean instead. Jean working. Goes left side, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called with 1:19 remaining. And it's going to be on Savannah Williamson. Putting Jaylee Jean on the line to shoot 2. $1:15 remaining. First shot by Jean's good. She'll get another. The officials having a run-in with the Chester County student section. And Jean hits both of them. And 45-21. Across the timeline comes Hannah Cherry. Over to Alexis Rivers. Pass inside, Green. Gets a steal. She's in the forecourt. Catches Beavis going in for a bank shot. She missed it. Rebound taken. And coming up with it is a lady that I don't have a number for. As 51 seconds remaining. She seems to be a crowd favorite. She falls after receiving the basketball. There's a whistle and a foul call. And it's going to be on Kate Helen Parrish, who's into the game for the Lady Tigers. Make sure I get all these names in. Don't forget Kelsey Newell in there. Pass in and steal by Green. Green has it taken by Jean. Jean down in the deep corner on the left side. Here's a 3. It's off, no good by Beavis. Follow with 29 seconds. Green gets the rebound. Can't go with it. Lost out of bounds by Rivers. And Newell will inbound it for the Lady Tigers. Inbound goes to Parrish on the left side. Here's Newell for 3. Just off the side rim. Rebound, Beavis. Under now to Parrish. Driving in and putting up a shot is Green. She runs headlong into one of those Lady Eagle substitutes, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called. And again, her number's 50, and bless her heart, I just don't have her number. I don't have her name. I have her number. But Shaylee Green on the line to shoot 2. First shot's off, no good. Green's got 2 tonight. She can end the game with 3. There's 13 seconds remaining on the clock. The issue of who's going to win has been closed out quite a while. Second shot's off, no good. Rebound, Eagles in the floor. All on the floor. Trying to get it in there. Green's got to get the steal. And it's taken down the floor by Jean, and the buzzer sounds as you heard. And this game is history. 45-21, the final. So the Lady Eagles have swept a pair from the Lady Tigers as we have 2 more games on the road, and then it's tournament time, baby.
Yeah, tough night tonight offensively again. I mean, I don't know what to say. We have talked about it since the snow break, and ever since that ice came, it iced our offense, and we just ain't got it back. And, you know, I don't know. I don't know if it's I don't think it's a confidence thing. I just think, well, sometimes I guess it does get in your head.
Well, I can tell you one thing that I have considered, and that is that the competition has learned what we have, and they're making it hard to do what we do well.
Well, it's gotten better too than earlier in the year. We were playing teams that we could match up well against, and now as we got into our district, here's the thing though that has kind of surprised me. The teams that we're playing, they've gotten better. You know, I don't know how else to put it, and we seem to be going the other way. And, you know, this is not the time of year you want to be sliding backwards.
There's so many elements that can be involved. I mean, it's hard to guess that. But
Mary's got good players. Chester County's got good players. You know, Southside's really good. And so in Lexington, I think we match up really good with Lexington. You know, they beat us over there, and I told you during that broadcast, I just can't see that they're that many points better than us. So, but you know, anything can happen. You get into tournament time, anything can happen. I think we can go over there to Lexington, get a win, go to Northside. We should win there. We beat them handily a few weeks ago, and you know, get a couple of games this week, and then maybe get Northside again in a play-in game if it works out that way, and then get in the tournament. First of all, the thing we got to worry about is just getting in the tournament.
No question, but I'll leave you to the guru part. As the Lady Tigers fall 45-21 in the opener. Don't forget boys action coming, and this should be a good one. So if you know anybody that cares about Hardin County high school basketball, give them a call because it's time to tune in to K93 because it's too late to get here. So first game's over. Next game coming your way. Stay with us here. We'll be right back. Back in Henderson, Tennessee, Bill Sharp along with Steve Carnell. It's time for the second game of the night as the Hardin County Tigers will be going into battle against the Chester County Eagles right here on the floor in Chester County High School.
We're getting a good welcome over here, aren't we?
So the Tigers are being booed as they're being introduced. The starting lineup is Burdine, White, JT, Tanner Davis, and Carson Phillips. That was rather rude, I'd say.
Yeah, well.
And uncalled for.
That's all right.
And deserving of.
Well, we're booing them. It's going to be a fun game up here.
So now they're calling out the starting lineup for Chester County. Hunter McLemore, Kevin Allen, Chad Barham. Also, I'll have to check to see on that. I believe it's Thompson, Chance Thompson, who is the starter. Hunter McLemore, Mario Massengill, Chad Barham, Kevin Allen, and the 5 starters for the Tigers. As the tap's going to be controlled. As Hardin County comes down, here's Tanner for 3 off the right side. No good. Rebound taken down by Hunter McLemore. Down the floor they go. In the corner. Now on the baseline. Turnaround jumper is going to be up and good by Barham. And he will get the first 2 points of the game. As the Tigers come down, JT head of the key now, goes left side now to White. Back to JT. Now JT moves down to Tanner on the baseline. Back to JT Smith for a 3. Missed it. Rebound. Going to be put up by Phillips. It's off, no good. Rebound picked up there by Massengill. Over to Barham. Barham now to Allen. Allen drives in, banks a shot off, no good. Rebound. That's Davis. Davis in the forecourt to JT. Left side, Burdine for 3. No. Goes out of bounds as Hunt Pipkin, who was, I don't believe he was one of the starters, but he's in the game now, as Allen will bring it down for the Eagles. They lead 2-0. 6:40 here in the first. Here's a turnaround jumper. It's going to be off, no good. Rebound, Phillips. That was Massengill for the about 4-foot floating jumper. And the Tigers take it on offense. Driving down, JT stops baseline. Back to White. White drives under, finds a space. Missed the layup. Rebound, Allen. And here come the Eagles on the attack. They go to Barham. Barham sets up on the left side, the left wing. Now crosses to the right. 6:05 left to go. It's 2-0 Eagles. Here's a driving shot. It's off, no good by Pipkin. Follow is going to be put up and no good by McLemore. Now whistle.
They're going to say it's on the floor. We got a break there.
I didn't see a foul.
Yeah, there was a foul on us, McLemore, but it said it was on the floor.
They didn't mark it as a foul on the scoreboard. Anyway, Allen has it in the corner. Here's a shot. It's off, no good. Phillips gets the rebound. Gets it over to JT. JT down to Burdine. Burdine brings it down on the right side. Goes to White. Now to Davis. Davis to White in the corner right side to JT. JT in the lane. Gets a jumper from inside off the back rim. No good. And Barham has the rebound, lobs it down the floor. It'll be saved in by Carson Phillips.
Yeah.
Beautiful steal by Carson Phillips. He just took it away from Massengill. Out after they try to bring it down the floor, it gets knocked out of bounds. But it will be Tiger basketball.
Yeah, Barham against JT is not a good matchup for JT. He knocked him in the first row.
So there is Burdine on the left wing. He's over on the right now to White. White steps on the line, forced out by Pipkin. As he tried to squeeze in, Pipkin took his place and forced him to step on the inline, and it will be Chester County Eagle basketball. They lead 2-0 with 5 minutes left to go in the first period. They go to the right side now to Massengill. Now inside, here's a left-handed layup, the spinning push shot underneath there by Barham. It's off no good. Fight for the rebound, knocked out. Touch last by the Tigers.
Him and Massengill are so athletic inside. It's tough on us.
Barham lobs it in to Allen on the inbound. He's way outside, about 8 feet outside the circle. Goes and lobs it inside to Massengill. Massengill rolls to the right side, kicks it over to Allen, head of the key, head fakes, drives in, bank shot from 6, and he got it. So, Allen picks up his first bucket of the night, and it's 4-0. Burdine to Phillips. Now to Tanner on the right side. Burdine drives in, goes under for the shot, trying to get a foul, doesn't get it. Loose ball picked up by Allen. Allen on the attack. Stops. 6-foot jumper. Got it. And it's 6-0. Burdine will bring it down for the Tigers. Gets it to Tanner Davis. Tanner over to JT on the right wing. There's a three-pointer in the corner by Davis, and he hit it. Tanner Davis gets on the scoreboard with a 3, and it's 6-3. Now on the right side, here's a long 3 that's going to be off no good by Barham. Rebound Davis. Tanner Davis across the timeline, working against Barham. To Burdine. Burdine now to Phillips. Phillips goes under, tries a reverse layup underneath, missed it, loose ball. Phillips and Barham scramble for it on the floor, and it's going to be a whistle and a foul call. And I believe it's going to be on. It's going to be on Phillips, his first. Now that's the first team foul for the Tigers. And the Eagles will take it out in the backcourt. 3:04 left to go, first period, 6-3, Chester County. On the right side, Burnham. Now under to Barham. Barham tries to get a shot off. Missed it, got his own rebound, stuck it up, missed it again. This time Davis knocks it loose. And getting the spinning jumper underneath is Chance Thompson. And he scores. And here come the Tigers, trailing 8-3 now. 2:35 left to go in the quarter. Burdine kicks it to White on the left side. White drives in, gets it to Jacob Saunders, who's in for the Tigers. Here's a long 3 that's off and no good by Davis. Rebound saved in by Saunders, but recovered by Allen. Allen's in the forecourt with 2:15 remaining. Down in the corner for 3. Missed it. Rebound. Davis had it. Shot going in for the shot is McLemore. He took the 3, got the rebound, went inside, scored, and he's fouled. Foul's going to be on Lamarion White, his first. And into the game comes Phillips. White sits down. Now JT and Saunders are in the lane there for the rebound. It's off, no good. Rebound, Tigers. Down the floor they go. JT goes in for the shot, looking for the foul. He finally got it. Barham picks up his first personal foul, and JT will go on the line shooting 2. Nice drive by JT Smith. And if you've watched basketball as much as Steve and I have, you know that they got that foul on their mind when they go in like that, particularly since they're giving up about a foot of height inside. First shot by JT is good. The theory is at least you'll get to go to the free throw line.
Well, I don't know if you will with this group of officials. They don't like to call fouls.
And you might just luck out and hit one of them.
Yeah.
Got them both. So 10-5 now. Tigers cut the lead to 5 with 1:57 left to go. As they get it to Allen, who will dribble to the left side, pick up his dribble, goes outside now to Peyton Burnham, substitute player. Now to Thetford, or rather Pipkin.
Oh, he walked.
And I got a travel called as Chance Thompson was going to try to drive to the basket right straight through the free throw line, and he walked with the basketball first. Got to score first and walk later. Burdine working against Allen. Has the ball tapped out of bounds.
Yeah.
Oh, he thought that Allen got a hand on the ball.
He did. I think he thought JT got the last hand.
They're going to give the ball out to Chester County. Sort of a cheap call, but Burnham will get it. Get it over now to Pipkin. Right side now to Massengill. Massengill works in against Davis. Jumper from 4, no good. And follow. The tip is no good by Thompson. Rebound fought for outside to Pipkin into Massengill as they retain possession of the basketball. Now there's a whistle and a foul call. And this is going to be on Phillips too, I believe. Indeed, his second. 1:02 left to go in the quarter. It's 10-5. Chester County leading. Out comes Phillips. In comes Wyke. Pass into Massengill. He'll get it out to Allen with 57 seconds on the right wing. Here's Massengill for 3. No good. Rebound going to be put up and off. No good by Thompson. Rebound underneath by Wyke, and he's going to be tied up by Pipkin. So the held ball will be Tiger possession. 47 seconds left. Burdine works it at midcourt against Allen, one-on-one. Gets a pick from Davis. Switches to Thompson as he heads toward the lane. Now to Smith, back to Burdine on the right side. Back now to White, giving the open 3. No. Rebound, Allen. Allen, 23 seconds in the forecourt. Goes down the baseline, puts up the bank shot, no good. Follow is going to be up and good by Massengill with 15 remaining on the clock. Tigers come down, 10 seconds. Now to Davis, to JT. Guys in the lane, goes up for the shot. Has it rejected by Massengill. Allen gets the outlet pass, goes down, misses the layup at the buzzer. And that, my friends, is the end of the first period. 12-5, the Tigers down. More basketball action waiting for you in the second quarter right after this 1-minute timeout. So Chester County will have the basketball to begin the second period. As they get it in to Thompson, right back to Allen. Now in the corner to Pipkin. Thompson gets it, kicks it down along the baseline. Pipkin's three's off, no good. Rebound. It's going to result in a foul on Thompson. And that's his first. So the Tigers take it out backcourt. 7:42 left to go in the second period, down 12-5. Davis goes to the free throw line right side to JT. Moves toward the same point, passes it back to Davis. Now to Burdine. Burdine, spin, turnaround, jumper, he got it, yes. Jackson Burdine gets his first 2 points on the night with a turnaround fadeaway. There's 12-7, Tigers down by 5. Remember, these two teams played to a 1-point finish just 3 nights ago. Here's a long three, it's off by Pipkin, no good. Thompson tips the follow. He's thrown to the floor. And there's a whistle and a foul call, sending Thompson to the line to shoot 2. Going to be on Jacob Saunders. His first, team's first in the quarter. First shot by Thompson is off, no good. 7:04 left to go second period, 12-7. Chester County on top of Hardin County here. TSSAA basketball. Thompson's second shot is good, however, and it's 13-7. Here comes Burdine. Down to Davis. Davis drives, high bank shot on the right side. It's off, no good, but a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Hunter McLemore. It's going to put Tanner Davis, who knocked down 3 very tough free throws to win the game on Saturday night. Stands to reason that he'd hit both of them, and he did. So it's 13-9. Tigers cut the lead by 1 here. Allen will dribble across the timeline with 6:47 left to go in the half. On the left side to McLemore. McLemore under. Here's Allen for 3. Oh, my. That didn't help the Tiger cause as he canned one from whatever the distance is to the sideline. Now, Tigers work it. JT has it on the right side. Now to Davis. Out on the left now. To Burdine. He'll drive in. Have an 8-foot jumper or about a 10-foot jumper. Missed it. Rebound taken down by McLemore. McLemore gets it down underneath. Here's a turning jumper. It's going to be up and good by Massengill. Gill is going to score, and he's fouled. Foul's going to be on Tanner, his first. Second foul for the Tigers in the quarter. To the line. And Massengill, the author of a 3-point play on this trip. And that gives the Eagles a 10-point lead. Saunders sits down. Back in comes Phillips. Tigers with JT, Burdine, Tanner, Phillips, and White. JT, left side to White. LeBarian in the paint. Gets it off. One-handed jumper off the back rim by Phillips. And Phillips is going to get smacked underneath, but he's going to end up being called for the foul.
Yeah, they're going to get, well, as he was falling backwards, he grabbed Thompson by the shoulder, and that's the last thing they saw. So he picked up.
It's on 15 inside. That's going to be on Pipkin. Pushing off in the paint.
Well, he gave the charge signal, but
he didn't have the ball.
Yeah, well, he may have run over and pushed off with his elbow or something.
19-9, Tigers down by 10. Burdine in the forecourt. Goes to Saunders on the left. To JT, right side. JT drives in the circle. to Burdine for three. It's off, no good. Rebound, McLemore. To Allen. Allen drives in. JT butts him up at the free throw line. He backs back out. 5 minutes left to go in a half. Tigers down by 10. They need a steal and a bucket right here. Pass to Thompson. Thompson guarded by Burdine. Just outside the head of the circle. Now in the corner to Pipkin. Underneath to Massengill. He'll put the one-handed jumper up. No good. Tip won't go. Rebound. Saved in and saved by Burdine. Burdine gets the loose ball. Is in the forecourt. He drives down. About 20 feet out. He gets it to Davis for three. Missed it. Rebound. Massengill. Massengill to McLemore. Down the floor they go now. And that is Pipkin who goes in, takes it about an 8-foot running jumper. It's off no good, but he's going to go to the line to shoot two. Because on White, that'll be his second. To the line goes Pipkin to shoot two. The first one is good. That's his first point on the night. Jaden Williams and Peyton Burnham have checked into the game. And he missed the second shot. Rebound is taken down by Burnham. Here's a long three. As it works out, it's off no good. Way outside to Pipkin for the rebound. They're going to get about 4 shots on this trip at least. Not counting the free throw. Now Burnham takes it to right side. Under 4 minutes to go. 20-9. Tigers down by 11. In the corner they go to Massengill. And it will be knocked out of bounds by Davis. Allen just nonchalantly lets it go out of bounds. He saw Davis touch it last. At midcourt, McLemore will inbound to Burnham. 20-9. 3:36 left to go in the second. Now to Burnham in the corner. Burnham goes to Allen left side. He's picked up by Lamarion. Now over to Pipkin. Kicks it right now. That's McLemore. Back to Allen on the left side. Running down toward the 3-minute mark. Tigers down by 11. Pipkin. Head fakes Burdine. Goes to the baseline. Going to run right over. Right over White. White is going to draw the charge. Nice play by Lamarion.
That's a big young man, too, running over the top of you.
And that's a second on Pipkin. Now they're going to give it to the Tigers backcourt. And now there's 3 minutes left to go here in the first half of play. Tigers down by 11. Burdine in the paint, spins, moves, puts the shot off the glass, won't go. Pipkin with the rebound. Burdine, athletic move, he just couldn't find the range. Now to Burnham in the forecourt for Chester County.
I should say they had a mismatch underneath. Now we switched off.
Burnham. Now there's a three-pointer put up and no good by Massengill. Loose ball on the floor. Massengill comes out with it, drives it down in the corner to McLemore. McLemore tries to pass it under, stolen away by Davis. Davis to JT, and the Tigers will have it with 2:15 remaining. They're moving down the floor. JT on the right side of Davis. Davis head fakes, drives in the paint, kicks it off to Burdine. Now to JT. He drives in the paint. It's going to be fouled. A reach-around foul by Hunter McLemore. And that is the fourth.
That's fifth on them. That's going to put us on the line.
Okay, I looked up. It was 4 there.
Yeah, they just had
now
to
it's
change
5th, so JT's going to the line. And how smart is that? First shot, good. You got to hit your free throws. Second shot, got it. So There's timeout on the floor. Timeout, Chester County. 2:06 remaining in the half. 20-11. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Two minutes and 6 seconds, I think. The scoreboard on the end of the gym that we're looking at has a weak single digit, and it's hard to read it. Now it's 2:02, 2:01. Chester County works it up the floor to get it in and driving in. Running jumper from about 12 is Massengill, and he nailed it. So, with 1:45 left to go, the Tigers bring it down. JT in the lane, skids out, tries to pass it, loses it underneath to Burnham. Burnham was going to lose it as he tries to pass it in the forecourt, and it's going to be Burdine with the ball. White drives in, puts the shot up, thought he'd draw a foul, didn't get it. Rebound taken down by McLemore. 1:23 now. Here's a pass in, trying to catch McLemore charging down the lane and knocking it out in the corner is Lamarion White. Nice play, White. With 1:20 remaining in the second period, 22-11. McLemore over on the right side now to Pipkin. Out of McLemore baseline, turnaround jumper, got it. They have put Barham on the bench. I don't know why that is.
No, he's out there 4. No, third 23.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's on the bench.
The other Barham.
Yeah. Tigers drive down. Here's a jumper that's off no good by Saunders to Davis in the corner. He's going to drive in, stop. 12-foot jumper, bank shot, won't go. Rebound, Pipkin. 47 seconds. Allen guns a 16-footer, no good. Tanner with the rebound. Out to Burdine. Burdine running. In the paint, kicks it to Wyke in the corner. He drives in, banks it off, missed it. Saunders with the stick back. Jacob Saunders gets 2 underneath. And it's 24-13. 24 seconds now. As Allen comes down now, 20 as he crosses midcourt. Allen working against JT outside to Pipkin. Back out to Allen. 7 seconds. Allen, is he going to be? No, they're going to get it in the corner. Pipkin's going to take the 3. He's going to rattle the framework of the backboard, giving the ball to the Tigers, but there are only 7/10 of a second remaining.
Well, we did it with 1/10.
Yeah. Well, it was 2.
Yeah.
It was 2 seconds. But he didn't get off in time. JT bobbled it just a bit at midcourt. Hit the iron anyway, but that's the end of the first half, and the Tigers trail 24-13. But I can absolutely assure you that's not all that we'll see in the rest of this game. The Tigers are not done for the night.
Yeah, it's actually, not best performance like the other night. Of course, we played pretty good defense. I'll tell you what they were doing. They were really aggressive in the first quarter, really strong on the boards. They wanted to get Massengill. He was active. Thompson was active. And then Barham, for some reason, he wants to hang out outside, but when he gets inside, he's just hard to handle. And we really don't have the size to handle them inside when they really want to just get aggressive.
Well, I'm curious as to why Chad Barham was sat down for 4 minutes of the second quarter.
I'm not sure, but I know this: we've got to shoot the ball better in the second half for us to have a chance. We've missed so many point-blank shots in this first half. I can think of about 6 that I can think of that were around the rim that we didn't make.
I think you answered your own question a minute ago when you talked about the height they have inside. We're having to alter our shots.
Yeah.
And I saw most of those bank shots we missed were high up on the backboard, much higher than you'd normally shoot to apply a bank shot in a game. But that has to do with with the team you're playing. And I think that's hurting us. So 24-13, the halftime score. We'll take a pause here for a word from our gracious sponsors. We'll come back with more from Henderson after this timeout. That of course is something that comes with accuracy and timing, and that's generally a pretty difficult thing to control, particularly when things are not going well for you. But it's 9 points is, or 11 points rather, is not that much. A couple of threes and you're back in business. So the third period's about to get underway here with Tanner Davis standing side court waiting for, I guess, mostly fans to sit down.
Like he's waiting on coach.
Or it might be Coach Geyer coming out of the locker room.
Yeah.
They got him there now. Davis will inbound. He'll get it to Burdine at midcourt. Burdine will head in. Chester County dressed in white, in case you were wondering. Tigers in maroon. Now to Wyke on the head of the key. He darts left, catches Phillips going to the basket, threw up a quick shot, missed it, rebound taken down by Barham. Barham drives, kicks it in the corner. Pipkin for three, he got it.
And a foul.
Oh my, and a foul to boot. So
that's not the start you want here in the.
Not exactly what I was
third.
anticipating here. So he gets 3 points and a bucket from the shot at the free throw line for the 4-point play. One of the few times that you'll see one shot being attempted is a foul after a shot. No more 1-and-1s. And Pipkin missed the free throw. Now out to JT. JT takes it to the baseline to Davis. Davis stutter steps, goes to the baseline, kicks it back out to JT. Now JT in the paint, kicks it out to Burdine on the left. Burdine rolls right, bank shot from the right side. No, he stripped the net. He hit it. I thought he was going to use the backboard. But it's 27-15 now. Tigers down by 12. As Kevin Allen will drift to the right side to McLemore ahead of the key. They're driving in and putting up the shot and scoring easily was Massengill. He just got it at the free throw line, took about 3 steps and then put it off the glass, and it's 29-15. JT on the other end working. Gets it underneath, that's to JT, takes it, banks it home. Nice shot by JT Smith. He gets his 6th point. And it's 29-17, 12 points the difference. Out in the corner, they go to McLemore. Now to Pipkin, and there'll be a backcourt violation as Pipkin pushed it straight back to Allen, and Allen ran out of the angle there and ended up in the backcourt, which, of course, you can't do without giving up the basketball. So it is Tiger possession with 6:03 left to go in the third period, down 29-17. Davis drives.
Oh, yeah, I'll lay another one.
Another basketball stuck between the rim and the backboard. This time, however, Chad Barham is right there ready to solve the problem. But I got a feeling that doesn't happen that often without a de-inflated basketball. But to the line will go Davis. There was a foul call. I didn't see who it was on. And they're not identifying them on the scoreboard. So Davis goes to the line. I'll let you know if anybody fouls out, I guess. Second shot. Got both of them. So Tanner Davis working his wizardry from the free throw line. His free throw percentage is better than 90% for the season. You don't know exactly what the digit is. Here's a pass inside to Pipkin. Pipkin reverse layups. Scores, moving right to left. Goes under, lays it up and in. It's 31-19. Burdine. It's a pick. And for Phillips goes in, goes up for the shot. He's going to be fouled, knocked to the floor, and will go to the free throw line. The shot did not go, obviously, and the foul's going to be on Pipkin, his third. And the team's second foul here. Burdine on the line. First shot off, no good. 31-19, 5:31 left to go, third period. Lady Tigers fall in the opener. Tigers trying to salvage at least one W tonight. Second shot's off the back rim. Burdine get the rebound. It volleyballed all the way out. Burdine got it under to Phillips. Phillips had it all the way down and back out. Oh, my. Coming up with it now is Allen. Allen down underneath the McLemore. He drives and puts the shot up. No good. Rebound is Phillips. Phillips to Davis. Davis drives in, puts the shot a little short, going on the right side. Rebound is McLemore into the forecourt underneath, and they're going to catch Thompson open underneath, and he lays it up and in on the right side. 33-19, biggest lead of the night, 14 by the Eagles. A pass underneath. Phillips missed the layup going in.
Holy
it was to the backside. He tried to hit it for the right hand on the left side. It's off, no good. Here come the Eagles down the floor. Shot up and no good by Massengill on the other end. And the rebound's picked up by Phillips. Phillips to JT. JT drives in, puts up a jumper, hoping he'd get the foul call. Didn't get it. And the Eagles with the rebound. They come down the floor. There's a three on the right side. And you heard the partisan Eagle fans as he canned it with 4:16 remaining in the third. Tigers down 36-19. We'll be back in 1 minute. Tigers fall to 17 down here with 4:05 or 4:09 left to go here in the third period. Take a timeout to regroup. There's a pass in, and as White goes in, slides in left to right, banks the shot home, and he's fouled. Foul is going to be on McLemore. That shows, I show it as his third, but I'm not at all sure. But I do know that White is on the line shooting for the three-point play, and he missed it. Got two, though. And the Eagles come down the floor, pass it over to McLemore. And he's just standing there holding the ball with his left hand. Finally hands it off to Burnham, who came from the end line to the left wing. Now across to Thompson. Thompson drives in, goes up for the shot. Missed it. Rebound is tipped up and in by Massengill. And, that's Barham, rather. Check that. Burdine takes it down the other end, goes in for the shot, missed it. I thought perhaps Phillips had tapped it in, but no, it's off. Rebound picked up by Burnham. Burnham down the floor, gets it to Allen. Allen is going to score. And the Tigers now down 19. There's a whistle and a foul as Young, or Allen rather, is going to foul Burdine from behind with 3 minutes remaining.
Yeah, that was
It will just being out of bounds, but not a smart foul. Phillips checks out. In comes Saunders, and the Tigers take it out. And here's a driving layup, something good by Burdine. Burdine got a little jumper inside and just got closer and closer to the rim, laid it up and in. 40-23, back to a 17-point deficit here. Thompson throws it right into the hands of JT. Nice pass. And they get it out now to Burdine. Burdine head fakes, and he traveled with the basketball.
Yeah. Boys.
Got a razzing from the Chester County student section.
Yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough offensively for us. We just haven't been able to get anything going.
So Allen will get it to Thompson. Back to Allen with 2:27 left to go in the third. They go left side to Massengill. Now to Barham, who's on the baseline, going against Burdine.
Well, I mean, that's a mismatch.
And missed it, but the tap's going to be up, going to be good with it. Got the tap of his own shot. Put it up and in. Tigers back down the floor. White. One-handed fadeaway, no good. Rebound, Thompson. Thompson out now to Burnham. Burnham over now to Allen. Here's a three from Barham. There's so many B names there. It's off no good. And there's a whistle and a technical foul call, I think, on the Chester County coach. Made some comments to the official about the rebound. 42-23 now. Here's the score. Tigers will go to the line and shoot two. And
who was that on, the coach?
That was on their coach.
What was he complaining about? No, it's on us.
I thought he looked straight at the Chester County coach.
I think it's on 12. On Tanner. I'm saying 12. Tanner's the one was kind of looking at him like, oh, what did I do?
Well, to the line goes Chance Thompson. Shoot two, and he missed both of them. And I guess that's Davis's second foul.
Yeah, I didn't see whatever was said. Had him and Barham has been going at it pretty hard. So they're gonna let Tanner sit down, cool off a second.
It looked to me like it was just looking right in the face of the Chester County coach, and he was arguing with him. Anyway, they're going to give it to the Eagles in the backcourt. Allen will lob it underneath now to Barham. Barham is going to run into Phillips. It's going to be called with a offensive foul. And will cough up the basketball. With 1:35 left to go in the third, down. The Tigers down 42-23. We need a run. We need about a 10-point run right here before the end of the third period. Burnine to White. White goes against Thompson, drives in, missed the layup. Rebound, Saunders. His follow is going to be blocked by Thompson. Outlet pass to Barham underneath, and Burnham is going to kick the ball out of bounds. Trying to score on the fast break. Couldn't get it done. 1:15 left to go. 42-23. Phillips checks out. Back in is Davis. Now to Burdine. Dribbling across the timeline. 1:09 left to go in the third. Burdine drives. Puts the shot up. It's blocked by Allen.
Everybody's struggling tonight to get to the basket. I mean, they're really playing hard. And
Allen's going to pick up a foul there.
Yeah.
And it's going to put Burdine on the line to shoot two. He missed two earlier in the quarter.
Yeah,
and missed a third one now.
Well, if they're going to give us free ones, we got to hit them.
I know it.
It's been tough sledding anyway.
Second one's up and good. 1:03 now. 18 points the difference. Here's a pass in and turnaround jumper by Massengrill as they got the feed from Thompson. Thompson gets the assist, but Massengill gets the 2. 44-24. Now to Burdine. Burdine enters the paint, goes sideline, swirls it home. He goes to the right side, bank it. Nice shot by Burdine. He's got 9 now with 34 seconds remaining. The Eagles bring it down. They'll lob it down to Massengill in the corner. 26 seconds now. They're going to lob it into Barham. Barham gets it underneath. He's going to.
He won't.
They're going to call a
He's going to call it on Saunders.
Calling a foul on Saunders.
Oh, my God.
On Barham on the floor. Basket didn't count.
That's a make-up call right there. Barham just butted him out of the way.
So that's 2 on Jacob. Inbound now to Massengill. He lobs under, hits the rim. Davis gets the loose ball into the forecourt. Goes in against Thompson, drives in, missed the layup, but he's fouled. 9 seconds left to go. Fouls on Chance Thompson. And Tanner Davis on the line. Shoot free throws. First shot's good. He is 6 for 6 tonight. If he hits this one, missed it. I talked him out of it. Yeah. No. So, 4 seconds. 3. Will they get a shot off? Massengill turns and fires at the buzzer. Off. No good. That's the end of the third period. Tigers trail 44-27. We'll take a pause here and we'll come back with the fourth quarter right after these messages. Fourth quarter action here underway as the Eagles leading by 17 now. Work it around. Allen to Pipkin down in the corner now. That is Burnham to McLemore. Here's Pipkin for 3. Off the rim, no good. Davis gets the rebound. Outlet now to JT. JT stops in the forecourt, goes to Phillips. Back to JT. In the circle, moves casually to the left. Gets it out to Davis for 3. Missed it. Rebound, got his own rebound. Drives in the paint, finds Phillips alone. Phillips scores. Nice move in there. It looked like they just parted the waves for Phillips to get that deuce under there. Hopefully they'll do that again. 44-29 now. Pass under to Allen. Allen goes in for the shot. Partially blocked by Phillips. Knocked out of bounds. Touched last by and out of bounds by McLemore. Yeah. Tigers take it out. A chance to make some ground on this lead. They can get some points on this trip. Davis to Phillips. Head of the key. He'll drive in against Barham. Put up the shot. Missed it. Rebound. Barham got it. Now to Allen. Allen runs past Davis. Goes over to Barham. Barham back to Allen. Outside. They got Allen. Now to Burnham. Here's the steal, knocked away. Burdine picks it up, going in for the shot, scores. Nice. Steal and trip through the forecourt to cut the lead now to 13. Here's Allen. He met it midcourt.
My gosh.
He split a double team, and the ball went loose. JT had it, but the official going to call a foul on Lemarian. It's his third.
He bailed him out on that one.
It looked like an easy deuce if we had the ball because it was 3-on-1 on the other end, but yeah.
We need a stop and a three real quick.
Now Allen with 6:07 left to go here in the game. Down in the corner, here's a three. It's going to be off by Burnham. Rebound, Burdine. Burdine to Wyke. Wyke will dribble down for the Tigers to Burdine. Burdine darts in the lane, backs back out. Goes on the left and right hand dribble. Now high post left side to JT. To Burdine in the corner. Giving a three. Instead tries to go in the paint. Takes it underneath and scores. Nice play by Burdine as he scooped from left to right under the basket and snuck home a deuce there. 44-33. They've cut it to 11. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back after this.
He's on the top.
So the Eagles will take it out in the backcourt with 5:34 remaining. They get it to McLemore, and he and Allen will play catch in the backcourt till they finally get it to Barham in the forecourt. 44-33, 11 points. Tigers have cut a 20-point deficit down. Now to Burnham. Outside to Pipkin on the left to Burnham. Pipkin giving a three. Long pass. It's going to be batted away by Davis, but it's going to go out of bounds in the backcourt before he can get to it. Little diversion there for the fans and me and you. 5:03 left to go here in the fourth. 44-33 Chester County. Allen. Left side to Burnham. Burnham to Allen midcourt. Down low, here's a pass under and Barham. Barham shot off, no good. Fight for the rebound. He comes up with it in the corner as he and White just kind of parried for it until they finally gained control. Now under the Barham, there's a whistle and a push call that's going to be on Phillips.
That's a weak call right there. Carson just kind of had his hands on him. It wasn't no push. I mean, they're battling under there. I've seen worse.
That's his fourth foul. And the Tigers will go on defense. Passes goes into Barham. Barham struggles his way to gain control. Puts a shot up that goes off no good off the back rim, and a whistle and a foul call on J.T. Smith. There's JT not at all afraid to mix it up with the big guys inside. To the line goes Barham. First shot's off, no good. That helped the cause. Second shot's going to miss it too. Rebound, Phillips. So the Tigers have a chance here to cut this lead to single digits on this trip. Davis to Wyke on the left side. Lemarian outside to JT. Now Tanner for three. Yes! Oh, my. That was a bomb. It came off the right wing. And Davis will pick up his 11th point tonight. And it's an 8-point game. 44-36. Phillips is in, or Pipkin rather, in the corner. Puts up the three-pointer. Missed it. Davis on the long rebound. Drives in, puts the shot up. Got it. And they're going to call a charge. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, well.
Burnham got under there, but I don't think he was set. They're going to call Davis for the charge. Wave the basket off. And get away with one. So McLemore will be taking it out baseline. 3:53 left in this game. Tigers down by 8. This could be another one of those finishes, y'all.
Yeah, they battled back hard here in the fourth.
Barham. Now in the corner to Pipkin. Back out to Barham. Tigers have outscored them 9-0 in the fourth quarter. Now to Allen. Allen looking for some help, goes to McLemore. On the right side, covered up there by Lamarion. Driving in the paint. Underneath, they go to McLemore, and he'll put it up and in. That was Massengill, I'm sorry. Massengill gets the bucket. Timeout called immediately. 3 minutes, 16 seconds remaining. It's a 10-point game. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. Here's back 30. Chester County Eagles will have the basketball with 3:07 remaining. Tigers go into full court pressure. Barham gets it over now to McLemore. McLemore finally gets it over to Massengill. Back to Massengill in the paint. Now to Allen. Allen, guarded by JT, moves to the head of the key, kicks it off now to McLemore. McLemore looking for some help, goes to Barham. Barham and Davis. He'll break. Davis's guard goes down, flips it off to the right on the left side of the goal, lays it up and in. All right, so 48-38, 10 points to lead. JT underneath to Phillips. Phillips lost it, loose ball. McLemore comes up with it. Or Massengill, rather. Massengill down in the corner now to Barham. Barham underneath. Phillips will steal it. Get it to Burdine. Burdine and JT 2-on-1. JT shot won't go. Burdine with the rebound goes unders. Missed it. Rebound. McLemore. 156.
Oh, that hurt there.
Allen. Long pass underneath. Knocked off. And JT gets the loose ball off the backboard. Now to White. White on the right side of Davis. The long three off the back rim. No.
That's off on Barham.
And knocked out of bounds. Touched last by Barham. White was in the mix with that, but Steve's got better eyes than I do. He saw that one. It will be Tiger basketball. 134 now. Burdine. Stutter steps, gets it under to Phillips. Phillips scores. Quick bucket underneath, and now there's timeout on the floor once more. 126 remaining. 48-40. Eagles lead back in 60. All right, the Eagles will have it in the backcourt with 1:26 remaining. Allen gets the inbounds, splits a double team. He double dribbled. He got away with it. Down to Barham in the corner to Pipkin. Tigers will probably be fouling here with 1:16 remaining. Now there's a whistle. And a 3-second call on Maria Massengill. That's going to give the Tigers a chance here.
Well, I don't understand that. That's a quick 3 seconds, but we'll take it.
Miracles do happen.
Yeah.
Now Burdine drives in, goes under for the basket.
Foul.
He gets blasted and thrown to the floor. And a whistle is going to put Burdine on the line, shooting 2. 1:10 left on the clock, which is good news. The foul is going to be on Massengill.
If we make these two, it's a 2-possession game. We got, let's see, our next foul will put them on the line if we get into that situation.
Burdine's first shot's up and good. 7 points. We've seen this before.
Yeah.
And miracles do happen. Second shot off, no good. Rebound.
Fight.
There's Saunders was under it, and they're going to go knock.
Yeah.
They knock it off, but they say it was touched last by Massengill. The Tigers will get the basketball, although it was questionable.
Well, he was standing out of bounds when he threw it off of one of our players.
Well, right call. Phillips gets the inbound to Davis. Davis going to be called for. There's an offensive foul called on Phillips, and that'll be 5 on him, I'm afraid.
I don't know. Did you see what he did?
I did not.
That's about the 4th time they've called something like that. Didn't look egregious. That's all.
It had to be some kind of a shielding because he didn't have the ball. And
well, that same guy's made that call every time. This is a crew we hadn't seen all year long, too, by the way.
So, checking in for Phillips is Jacob Saunders, the junior. 1:02 left, 48-41. Tigers down by 7. Inbounds to Barham. Over now to Macklemore. I get those two mixed up. On the left side to go to Allen.
There we're going to have to decide if we want to foul.
Is back to Barham. Barham drives in, puts it off the glass, missed it. The tip's going to go in. I believe it's going to wave it off.
Yeah, it's going to be on them.
Going to call a push on Pipkin, which will negate the basket, and the Tigers will have the basketball with 44 and a half seconds remaining.
Yeah, he knocked Saunders to the ground.
Foul was on Pipkin. That's 4 on him in my count. Burdine waits to field the ball, gets it in the forecourt to JT. JT drives out to Saunders. Back out to Burdine. Head fakes. Kicks it in the corner. Here's White for 3. Off no good. Rebound, Pipkin. Outlet to Barham. Barham underneath to Allen. Allen drives, missed the shot, but he'll go to the line.
Jacob got under there. He thought about trying to take a charge. He got there too late and did the next best thing, put him on the line.
Foul is on Saunders. To the line goes Allen, who's got 9 points tonight. He'll be shooting 2. Missed it. They're giving us every opportunity to get back in this game. 48-41, Tigers down by 7. Every little point counts. Second shot, good. And Tigers come down, 24 seconds. Davis drives in, goes under, scores. And a quick timeout as Coach Geyer calls timeout with 15.8 seconds remaining. Is that right? 15.8 seconds remaining.
19, I think. Well, yeah, 19. I'm looking behind
19.8. That scoreboard is not short. 19.8 seconds. We'll take a quick pause. We'll come back after this 30-second message. 19.8 seconds remaining in the game. Tigers down by 6 now, 49-43. It is Chester County basketball in the backcourt. The Tigers will probably send them to the line.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, I think we're going to get a quick foul somehow or another. Hey, we got some. Oh, we got one on two.
They put Barham on the line, going over and check fouling him. I believe was JT. Let's see which one. Could have been Davis, but.
Well, I'm glad they didn't look up. Jacob had Pipkin down here and also Massengill. Splitting the two of them.
Well, the crux of the matter here is that Chad Barham is on the line to shoot 2 free throws. The first shot's good. He missed 2 earlier. I guess it's too much to ask for a repeat. Second shot is off, no good. So he's going to get one of them. And the Tigers bring it down, 13 seconds. Here's JT for 3, missed it. Davis will fight it out there with Barham. Barham will get it over to Allen. And there's a whistle and a foul, stopping the clock with 6.6 seconds remaining. Foul is going to be called on Jackson Burdine. But on the line is Allen. His first shot is off, no good. 6.6. Tigers will have to put now 8 points in to get the win. Davis, 4 seconds. Tries to pass it in the lane. It's off, no good, and kicked. It will be Tiger basketball with 1.7 seconds remaining. Seems silly to play that, but they did. Burdine at the buzzer. Three! He hit it. 51-46 will be the final as Burdine cans a 3 with no time on the clock while it was in midair. And 51-46, Tigers will take the loss. They'll split games with Chester County in the regular season. And we'll more than likely see them again.
Well, here's the thing. We had a better first half offensively. I think we win this game by 10. It's just that we had a terrible first half. They didn't particularly show out in the second half, and we battled back. Just couldn't hit that big shot here late when we needed it, that big 3. Tanner got one. But, it was a hard-fought game. They're big, physical. It's tough. They got big guards. We got small guards, and it makes it hard to shoot. Every shot's contested. But to battle back and have a chance, we got it down to 2 possessions from, 17, 18 point, 20 point lead.
At one time, yeah.
At one time. And I think Chester County thought they were just going to breeze through that second half. We got fight in us.
Well, that third quarter quarter was 20-14. That's not right. But they did come back and bring the score down. I've got an erroneous number on my computer here, but I think it's like 14-6. And there's another number it's taking a home here on my cell. But 51-46 is the final, and that's really all that counts when you.
Yeah. It's a good game. It's a good comeback. Now we just got to regroup. It's a physical game Saturday night. We got to turn around a couple of days, play them again, tonight. And then we got to go play another physical game. That's going to be a tough matchup.
Back-to-back.
And Carson and Tanner and the gang inside. Ballou is a good player for Lexington. He's active, real athletic, probably better than the 2 here. And, that's going to be a tough place to play too. And so we just got to regroup and go to Lexington, get us a win.
Well, we missed 7 free throws, and they missed 9. So this game was not won or lost necessarily on the free throw line. But when you're only 5 points away from being tied, Chance Thompson had 5 in the night, and without him, it would have been a tie ball game.
Yeah.
So one player away from having overtime. But let's look at the scoring real quick, and we'll get out of here. The leading scoring for Chester County is Massengill with 13. Amaria Massengill. He's followed by Kevin Allen with 11. There's Chad Barham with 9. Hunter McLemore with 7. Hunt Pipkin with 6. As I said, Chance Thompson with 5. And that's the scoring for the Eagles. For the Tigers tonight, leading scorer is sophomore Jackson Burdine with 18 points. He's followed by Tanner Davis with 14. Carson Phillips had 4. J.T. Smith had 6. Lamarian Wyke had 2. And that's the scoring for tonight. Oh, Jacob Saunders had 2. So I'm going to leave him out. So, good game. It was exciting all the way to the end, even though, the difference between the two teams was wide at times. It narrowed down toward the end and almost gave the Tigers a chance to win.
Yeah.
And I still think we'll see them again.
Yeah, they're just a little much inside tonight for us. And, I still can't understand why Barham is outside, but I hope they keep him out there as long as we play.
All right, well, that just about does it for me. How about you? Are you done?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, 51-46, the final. Lady Tigers fall 47-21 in the opener tonight. We've got once again, we got Lexington at Lexington on Thursday. So if you can't make the game, be sure to make WKWX your home radio station, and we'll bring it to you both on the air and on radio, and if possible, stream it to you. So. Stay with us on K93. We'll do what's best for you. So for Steve Carnell and my good buddy Steve Smith, I'm Bill Sharp saying good night, Tiger fans.